Welcome to your daily focus, April the 19th, 2023. So, this is a day to recuperate. This is a day to recharge. This is a day to renew yourself and prepare for the solar eclipse coming tomorrow. Let's start at the beginning. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now we have the 19 energy today, and when the 19 appears, it marks a time that's very promising. It's promising brand new starts, obstacles overcome. There's this promotion of growth within us, and luck shines upon us. And if we go 1 plus 9, it's a 10, and 10 is a lucky number. Intuition is strong. And it talks about a time where we are entering a new phase of our life. A new beginning, a new start, a new chapter. If we go 1 plus 0, it's a 1 energy, and that marks new beginnings, decisions, independence. It's time to set some long-term goals, long-range goals. Set out to develop your talents and skills. Promote your ideas. And don't take no for an answer. Now, if we look at the numerology for today, we have a 4 plus a 1 plus a 7, which gives us a 12 energy. Now, the 12 energy is about being in the moment. The 12 energy is about surrendering to something, or perhaps giving up control, or stop chasing trying to have the control. Let others control at times. Let them have it, unless it pertains solely to your path. But even then, you don't really need to have the control. You can naturally have the control without demanding it in some way. And the 12 energy teaches us that. The 12 energy asks us to look at where we are in our life and how we want to go forward, what decisions we are making, and what are the pros and cons perhaps. If you go 1 plus 2, it's a 3 energy, and that is about planting the seeds. That is about transformation. That is about maybe even coming together as groups to walk towards success, to invite in happiness and joy. I just need a little sip of water here. Sorry. It's about letting in celebration and joy. And it's having things to celebrate about. Okay, so good news can come in on a 3 energy. Now, if you're interested in numerology and you wonder what your own personal numbers are, how to utilize them, how to know yourself better, how to strengthen your walk forward, just go to my site, okay? So just go to my site, tilly.today, and under reports, I have a complete numerology chart based on you, done by professionals. And as an added bonus, I think you get a personal guidance for at least 1 year, if not 2 years, completely broken down day by day for you to give you that proper guidance so you know what the energy is for you personally. I do a collective energy, but it really, really helps you on your path knowing your individual as well. So enough of the shameless plug. Thank you for humoring me. Sun in Aries, Moon in Aries. Another day of that fiery, independent, self-starting Aries energy is upon us. And on this day before a new moon solar eclipse in Aries, if you're not already feeling it, then invite it in, okay? Because it's about winding down. It's about relaxing. It's about reflecting on what things you want to see improvement in. If you want to use that fire energy in a productive way, then tie up loose ends. Finish that project. Don't take that kind of energy forward with you. Okay? Straighten up your box, okay? Because we know Mercury's going to be going direct very soon. If we're not in the shadow period, we will be in the shadow period. I think we're in the shadow period, though. So, maybe journal what you want to see improvement in, what new projects you want to begin, what behaviors and habits you want to address going forward. Today's not the best day to begin anything, but rather to set the intention and to begin under that cosmic solar eclipse energy. But for now, grow your thoughts, grow your passion, start making the plan. And as you do, you let your mind wander, okay, to what truly could be in your life if you allowed it to be so. So it's best to wind down, avoid new beginnings. And the Aries moon will actually form an alignment with Jupiter this afternoon. So tap into this encouraging energy gifted to us. Embrace it. And embrace our needs for self-direction, for self-expression, for initiative in our life. Okay, let's go to the cards. And yes, the sale in my publication section is continued for another week. We had some hiccups, so it got a little delayed. So I apologize for that. But I think we got rid of every one of those little pesky bugs, and everything is running smoothly. And of course, a big shout out to all of those who have taken advantage of my sale. Thank you. I've also partnered with Galleria Bay Mall. It's a worldwide online mall. So maybe you have a business that you would like to put on there. Anyways, I'll leave the link in my description box. You can also find it on the bottom of my main page on my website, tilly.today. Okay, let's get to the cards. And we have the Queen of Cups. This is loving yourself. Okay? No matter what your plans are for your future, no matter what you are planning or strategizing to go forward in, it's only going to be as big as you feel you deserve in life. Why do people win the lottery and they're bankrupt 2.5 years later, 3 years later? Because they didn't think they really deserved that money. And it dissipates, it goes away. And if you don't deserve the best love of your life, the best job opportunities, the best career, if you don't feel in some way you deserve that, so maybe a little bit of shadow work today is needed. And what is shadow work? Shadow work is simply looking at those parts of ourselves we don't like to look at, the darker side of ourselves. And it's usually a very subconscious thing with us. Okay? It could be very subconscious. We could be where we were, this rambunctious little child, but we were told that we were to be seen and not heard and to stop running around. And so we didn't learn how to develop that part of ourselves. And we taught ourselves how to be more mindful so that we would be loved, so that we would be accepted, right? We wanted to please them. So it's going within and understanding these things, looking at these things within your heart, these scars. And when you go in search of them, they do show up for you. But it's about believing in yourself, knowing you are worthy, knowing that you are deserving. And I'm here to tell you, you are 110%, you are worthy, you are deserving. And so if it's not happening for you, then there might be part of your subconscious holding you back. And maybe today you get a whole new viewpoint of who you are and where you're going and your true tools, your true abilities, your true talents, your true, unique you come shining forth. The Justice card is the first card, so strong energy. Strong energy. The Justice card, that's an 11 energy. The Justice card is about making a commitment to yourself. And then, your word is your bond. It's to walk with a sense of integrity. People can trust you. People can rely on you. And you can rely on yourself. You can trust yourself. If you say you're going to get up at 7 o'clock and start doing that paperwork, you're going to wake up at 7 o'clock and start doing that paperwork. It doesn't matter that nobody else is witness to that commitment that you've made to yourself. You know you made that commitment to yourself. And following through, it builds a sense of confidence. It builds a sense of well-being that you can't get anywhere else in the world, not even from somebody else noticing. When you notice that you held your own word to you, utilizes self-discipline, and maybe you've even used a reward system. That's okay. It's about, it's using that sword. Okay, once again, when the hand is outward on the sword, that means that they're ready to use that sword if necessary, to cut away what no longer has value, to cut away the negativity, to cut away the things that we don't want to follow us into this new moon solar eclipse energy. We have the King of Cups. Now, I see the King of Cups as the stereotypical dad. You all know that if you watch me. Okay, there's a ship coming in the back, though. Before that ship arrives, okay, we have to look at where we are and what we have going for us, what's working against us, what's positive in our life, what's negative in our life, what things we want to change, what things we want to evolve. And it's just like when you were a young teenager and you were running out the door and there was dad sitting at the kitchen table and he said, "Where are you going? Who are you going to hang out with? Did they treat you well? How's work going? Did they pay you enough? Eating enough? Getting enough sleep?" And these are questions we need to ask ourselves so that we don't run on empty, so that we don't all of a sudden find ourselves in a place that we didn't even see ourselves going towards. You ever have that part of your life where you wake up one day and you're like, how the heck did I get here? Okay, so it's about taking some time out, that 12 energy, and utilizing that 12 energy to pull yourself back and really think about where you are and where you want to see the improvements and what really needs to go in your life. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Now the King of Pentacles, he's the richest king in the deck. So how does he get that way? Well, he does believe in the tried and true. He really does. So if it works, don't fix it kind of thing. But he also looks at coloring outside the lines a little bit because that's where you're going to make the money. That's where you need to take a risk, an educated risk. So he gets in all the information he can and then takes an educated risk. So how do you want abundance to show up in your life? And what is the educated risk that you can take? That first step. What do you know that you're capable? Even if nothing else falls into place, what is the one thing that you think that you can do as a first step? That it'll be easy to do that as a first step. And then when you're there, think about the next step. Okay, we'll get a Nature's Whispers card here. And we have the 4. Pause. Kid you not. Oh, goodness. So I will hold that up so that you can look at the card. And I don't see anything, but there's usually pictures within pictures within pictures here. So maybe, oh, I see something now. So maybe you will see something. So let's go to the 4 energy of pause. Take a moment to assess what is really going on at this time. Are you holding on to control and not allowing wonderful blessings to come into your life? I can't make this stuff up. Okay, for people who are skeptical, how can I make this up? My goodness. From the minute I hit record. Take a moment to assess what's really going on at this time. You're holding on to control and not allowing many wonderful blessings to come into your life. Grant yourself an opportunity to get into the sunshine. You deserve to receive this new prospect. Resistance can create unnecessary blocks. Interference can be caused by a multitude of energies, including your own attitude, other people, the weather, and so on. Create the opportunity to regroup and don't feel the need to fight what is happening. It's a waste of energy. Find something else to do and wait until there is a better flow to finish the task on hand. The willingness to try something new is all that is needed to create something wonderful. Okay, we'll see what the animals have to say, shall we? And we have the bison, abundance. So we have the bison there, abundance. Sacred buffalo, cloak me with your wisdom. Keep me warm throughout the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So it's about taking it back. And I don't think I even mentioned it today. Meditation, prayer, sitting in quiet contemplation, looking at where you are, seeing where you want to go. And know that the beautiful bison will lead you towards abundance in your life. So ask it to cloak you in the wisdom. Keep you warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. And teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Because when you're grateful for the things that haven't even arrived yet into your life, when you are saying thank you for that job, thank you for this wonderful relationship, thank you for the added income, thank you for the health and well-being, prior to it actually arriving in your life, they go, oh, if we promised it, we better get it to them. No, they don't do that. But it does come to you. Okay? It does. In its own divine timing. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.